Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, this is John, and today we're going to be making a video about one of the most absolute horrible buyers that I have ever seen on the whole intranets of eBay. And I found this person in a group that I belong to. It's a group where people kind of come and they complain about eBay and buyers and about the things that eBay buyers do to them. And some of these, you know, the people maybe kind of deserve because they're bad sellers. But in this situation, this person got really bad feedback and it was very inappropriate. And yeah, I was pretty shocked about it. We are going to jump right into this video and we are going to switch screens here. We're going to switch screens over to sharing my desktop, and this is in the eBay scammers, refunders, block these buyers, thieves, be careful group. And it says, hello everyone, I am new here and I have had my first bad experience. I would recommend to avoid this buyer and block them as they are inappropriate. Username SELIM, so it's like Slim with a Selim-4925. The short story is I was selling a very hard to find limited edition Barbie jewelry vintage box. None can be found on any platform as it was made very few quantity. I was asking $250 for the item and I had a little over 10 watchers with 2 weeks listing it. I received an offer of $50, which I refused, another one for $100 from the same person, to which I countered-offered at $200 with a would you be able to join me at $200, to which they immediately accepted. The moment they paid, they spammed me saying they paid for it, so they wanted it shipped right away, which I did, even paid express for them to receive it quicker. 2 days later, they received it and left a negative feedback, not for the product itself, but for the price. They wrote quite an inappropriate feedback. I'm still confused about this one. I asked them to review their feedback since it was inappropriate, and that's their answer. Now, eBay won't remove it. Now, what am I supposed to do? My first negative feedback in 8 years as a seller on eBay. What I don't understand, why even buy it if it's too expensive? So I guess the story goes the person wanted to buy an item from them and they lowballed them, gave them a very low offer on it. You know, they were listing it for $250. They're like, well, I think the appropriate offer is $50 whole dollars. I'm willing to pay you $50 for an item that's worth what you think is $250. And then they said no. Send another offer for $100. They're like, no, how about $200? And the person takes it, so they have no one to blame but themselves because they're the one that accepted the offer. And so the guy ships the item to them, and they leave this feedback. And we're going to click over here. And the feedback says pricing was ridiculous for a jewelry box, and the seller would not accept any offers, which is a lie because they accepted the $200 offer. The jewelry box is cute, but it is in used condition. Obviously, it should not be $200. That's insane for a Barbie jewelry box. Of course, I gave in to the pricing since this was the only one available on eBay, but I should not be overpriced by a money-hungry gay man selling on eBay. A Barbie jewelry box is not going to pay your rent. Just a reminder. A gay man. Like, how do they know that? Like, I sell Barbie jewelry boxes and I sure don't like wieners. So the fact of the matter is that this person left a very inappropriate feedback, and I don't know why eBay did not remove that feedback. They applied for a feedback removal, and they didn't get it, so they actually ended up having to email eBay, and I don't know. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but we are going to find we're going to find it. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the email here. It says that, well, we'll just air the screen here. It says, oh, honey, how could it be homophobic when I'm a tranny? I left my feedback because the pricing is ridiculous. LOL. I will not be revising my feedback. You're welcome. I bought the box from you for your rent. Goodbye. So that's pretty funny. It says, hello, it's all good. I've contacted eBay, and they confirmed that they will remove your feedback as it goes against their policies. And I also reported your account. Thank you for helping me with the $200. It will indeed pay my rent. May God bless your heart. Have a wonderful Christmas. And the person wrote back, let's get back over here. It says, they've done a terrible job then because I'm constantly shopping every day. You're the only one that happens to be a negative review. It's nice being able to shop and not worry about bills. Haha, eBay gets a percentage of every purchase I make, so I don't think my account will be going anywhere. Good luck with your listing. That'll never sell. Happy holidays, love. And it says that they happens to be a negative review. The one that you're the only one that happens to be a negative review. And I'm going to say that's a lie because we're getting ready to look at the feedback that this person has left. And holy cow, is it a lot of negative feedback. I would say that they leave more negative feedback than any other buyer that I have ever seen, and you can rest assured that this person is already on my blocked bidders list. But we're going to switch back over here, and we're going to take a look here at the feedback. We can go up here to the top so you can see that it's this SELIM-4925. They have 517 feedback, and they've got 123 feedback this year so far, 37 in the past 6 months, and they've got 1 feedback over the past month. And we're going to look here. It says, never received my item for several days. Seller would claim that the item was delivered after 2 days of purchase, but tracking was never provided. The seller finally uploads a fake tracking number because I told the seller would be opening a request through eBay and received a refund. Beware, the seller is scamming buyers. Now, the other person, where I'm going to say, the other feedback has been removed, as we can tell here. They did successfully get the feedback removed. And I will say that one of the best things about this is the fact is that eBay has given these people so much. Like, I was against giving them a whole paragraph, but if you give someone enough rope, they're eventually just going to hang themselves. And I find that to be true with these text-based feedback, that they've given them so much room to just rant and rave about stuff that eventually they say something that breaks eBay's TOS about shipping, about it being late, I'm leaving, they say something in there because they're trying to get everything in that they can get in, and they say something that disqualifies that feedback, and then you can use that to get it removed. So, it's okay. But, we're going to go back over here. And we're going to look, they had left 3 feedback in neutral, 2 feedback in negative. Then they left some feedback here, and they were all positive. And then we see, here's one where they left a positive, but it was very negative. This is a negative positive review. And then here's another negative. It says, has a strange, weird smell. I don't know if it's gone bad or what's going on. I sprayed it on me and instantly hated it. I have sprayed so many fragrances over this disgusting fragrance to hide the scent because I was disgusted and do not want to smell like this. Well, go take a shower. Go take a freaking shower. It says, this isn't a spirit box, it's a regular radio scam. And it says, doll's legs are very loose. Description said that the hair wasn't tangled. That's a lie. It's horrible, and the seller forgot to mention her hair had been cut. The doll was thrown in the box, and there was bubble wrap in the box, but the doll was not wrapped, and her wings are now shaped weird because of the packaging. And there could be some legitimate to that feedback, but if you just start looking here, there is a bunch. They buy a bunch of perfumes. Apparently they buy perfumes and dolls. So if you sell perfumes and dolls, it might be worth blocking them, because if you see, the negative feedbacks just keep coming. It says, I finally put the disc in the PlayStation 2 and it doesn't work. Of course, this seller lied. Don't buy from them. It says, the spray nozzle cap on this does not work. So another perfume. It says, I will not ship on time. I made payment instantly and paid $7.99 for shipping. Arrived fast, but would have arrived sooner if it was shipped on time within Oh my gosh. So you can ship it on time, but if you don't ship it fast enough, they're still going to leave you negative feedback. Said I asked if the seller could switch colors, and the color I wanted to switch to was at a lower price, few dollars anyways. I didn't mind paying a little more, but the seller ignored my messages and shipped instantly after I asked him to switch colors. And we keep going. Here's another negative. Oh gosh, look, here's 2 negatives in a row. Neutral, negative. Oh my gosh, they wrote a book here. More perfume. So I'm going to say, if you sell perfumes or if you sell dolls with tangled hair and you don't like to put packing material, oh my God, the negative just keep coming. It's like Christmas. It's red and green. Like for every 4 or 5 positives they leave, oh, here we go. Here's a long stretch there, and there's a neutral. So we can easily say that this isn't a person that you definitely don't want to sell to them. They leave tons of negatives, and I just thought this was interesting. There are a lot of really good sellers, really good buyers out there, but there are a few that are just bad. And what do you guys think about this person? Would you risk selling to this person? Is this a customer that you would welcome? Is this somebody that if you had perfume that you would be, maybe you're the perfect seller and you package everything right, but like we've seen that if you ship it out a day late, if you don't use enough wrapping material, if you don't disclose some minute flaw, they're going to leave you negative feedback, and they love leaving negative feedback. And on that note, I don't like leaving negative feedback. I like positive feedback. So I would like it for you guys to go down below and let me know how you liked the video. Leave me a comment, and thank you for watching. You guys have a good day, and God bless.